Hello there, this Anonymous Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. My usual intro. Happy 4th of July, guys. Okay, I hope you guys are having a safe 4th of July. I don't really celebrate it where I'm from, but kudos to you for having a good time. Spending it with family, likely. Those who reached out to me for a personal reading, I will be resuming those on the 12th. So you're going to have to miss me for a few days, but you can book it in advance if you want. This energy feels kind of ominous. I'm not going to lie. I keep hearing digesting. Somebody here could be digesting information, or they need to look at their digestive system. Either way, we're going to see what this is about. We're going to get to the bottom of it and just see what wants to come through. And the full moon energy will likely come through this reading as well, because I feel like whoever is digesting this information, whether about a situation or themselves, it has a lot to do with the full moon that is in full effect. I've seen it play a role in a couple of people in my surroundings. I myself, okay, I've been digesting a lot of information. The dream realm feels very low vibrational, so that can happen. A couple of people have been telling me about their dreams. It feels just like very icky. I don't know how to explain it other than you're not seeing the most pleasant things or interacting with the most pleasant energies. Okay, so that's in there as well. Let's see. I just have the basic tarot. Whatever wants to come through will come through for my collective or those it concerns. 8 of Pentacles. I'm hearing distracting oneself. Yes, someone here could have been avoiding something. They could have either been avoiding an ending, avoiding something that is destined to unfold anyway. I really feel someone putting their efforts into something practical, but the Wheel of Fortune is fate. It's fated events. It's the wheel turning. It is a change occurring that a person has been trying to sneak away from. The 7 of Swords is very sneaky, a little bit deceptive, thinking one is getting the upper hand. This could also be a form of self-deception, but I see an impending, I don't want to say doom, but an ending. Now, these endings could actually be good things, but I feel an avoidant energy of an ending. So someone here has been avoiding the truth or avoiding an ending or avoiding something that will come to an end organically, I'm hearing. Yeah, I can't make it up. And from this ending, the 3 of Wands is expecting something. It is to be continued. It is foresight, right? It's like something that is on the horizon. Death is an ending. The Hermit is that digestion that I was feeling, which is very reflective to toxicity. So maybe someone here, when you think of a digestive system, it can get rid of the toxin too, right? If we think about our health and our bodies and how it works, yes. So this is something happening energetically that will play a role in one's physical reality, but I feel strongly someone has been avoiding this or has been avoiding looking at this. Now, this toxicity could be within us or external to us. And for some reason, I don't know why I keep feeling like maybe someone here needs a colon cleanse. TMI, but that kind of came through here. Maybe this is not just the toxin of around us, but our physical body. Give me 1 second. I'm going to plug in a charger. Yes, I'd rather be safe than sorry later. Okay, so yeah, someone is examining. I feel like from the ending or a change, they're examining the toxicity a little bit closer. Again, this could be within us or around us, that a person has kind of been very busy avoiding. I just keep hearing distractions. Someone has been distracting themselves from this closer look. 8 of Wands. This could be things happening very quickly or energies moving forward regardless of where one stands. This could also be communication, mainly communication. This could also be a proposition someone is making, but I'm not really sure how receptive a person is to this. Let's see. Temperance. This could also be, this is so weird, advice about one's health. Very random. But this is also divine messages coming to us when you think of it in this combination. A temperance angel with divine messages to move forward, to leave something behind, to progress, okay? To maybe let go of a habit for some. Seven of Cups. There is something here that a person could have entertained once upon a time that kind of clouded their own discernment or their judgment on people, places, and things. Seven of Cups can be a bit of a haze. It's like, what is the best option for me? I feel like someone here is getting clarity on what the best option is for them. I feel like the options that are not best for us bring in conflict, whether we feel conflicted inside or whether the conflict is external in terms of chaos or drama that one needs strength for. Nine of Pentacles. I see a sense of independence or a separation from these options. So it's kind of like I'm going to separate myself and claim my independence away from these opportunities or options or this haze to kind of get a bigger picture. This ending that I was speaking of as well is causing the separation for a person to seek their independence. Hello, Independence Day. But I'm seeing that a little bit here. It's like someone here could also be single, like post-change, post-ending, and is looking and overviewing their options better. Maybe wanting some advice on how to move forward after having sought after this sense of independence, okay? But yes, someone is reading very single from this experience. Ooh. Now, I'm getting someone who, while they have separated themselves to a certain extent, they're in their head about making the wrong choice again. That's why it's important to heal. That's why it's important to temper yourself, your emotions. Maybe go for a retreat or a detox, because I feel this energy of, yeah, I separated from this, but now what? Or yeah, I've pulled my energy back from this situation, now what? There is a bit of a limbo here where a person's kind of like confused. Well, what's next for me? I'm kind of in my head about what's next, what my next chapter entails. And I feel like this almost feels reassuring because it's an energy that is reassuring a person about their selection. Just be patient. It'll come to you with the Eight of Wands, whether these be intuitive hits, nudges you feel for yourself. I'm also getting an energy of the vibes around us are moving faster than one is being able to keep up with. And that could just be a perception. Don't get confused about it and be stuck in your mind as a result. It's kind of like, yeah, things might feel like they're happening very quickly, but just know that you got you and the divine has you as well, and that this selection process will become clearer. Just don't get in your head. Now, how does one get in one's head? Overthinking, feeling stuck in what to do. It's not like I'm stuck, it's more like I'm stuck in not really being sure or trusting my ability to make the best choice for me. Because I feel like this could require a leap of faith, maybe into a new environment or into a community that you're not so sure is a good fit for you. This requires planning. It also requires a choice, right? And choosing what brings harmony and stable foundations. This could also be choices in love that a person is making, or just choices in general that aid to one's foundations. This could be home life, right? Family life, relationships, maybe companies that we choose to be a part of in work, okay? But yes, someone here is kind of like they underestimate themselves, really, because this is someone who has it all in terms of like the sense of security they have within the self. They do, but the mind tells them otherwise. So I would use your discernment here. Maybe you need to digest what happened, where that stemmed from. I'm also getting the energy of the version of you that dealt with that situation before is not the same version post the separation. Now, this separation could just be, I'm choosing not to do this anymore. I'm choosing not to engage with that or that person. Now, the you that moves through this now has changed, because the you that once did engage with that situation is a different person. Okay, I'm getting this energy of you changed too. 5 of Swords. Now, I see a split energy, because I do feel this independent versus the one that thinks they are, but is moving from a short-sighted place. Because this energy could also work against you in being short-sighted and being fixated on one thing but avoiding everything else, or avoiding maybe standing up for something, avoiding facing one's fears in some way. It's like, I'm just going to do what I'm used to doing and turn a blind eye to all this, I feel, changing energy around me, right? It's like I'm reflecting on what I got in front of me. With the 6 of Wands in the reverse, this is a fear of failure. Someone is afraid to do something because they're afraid to fail at it, whatever this pursuit is. This could be, oh, I don't want to start up this new business because I'm afraid of failing. 6 of Wands in the reverse. I'm afraid I might look stupid. I'm afraid this endeavor might fail. So I'm just going to stick to my guns here. Now, this could be you, or this could be someone that you're involved with, right? It's like, I'm going to stick to the devil I know. I'm going to stick to what I've been doing for a long time. This could be fear of change, or just generally fear of failing. So it's like, I'm just going to do what I'm good at. That energy is here. I'm going to do what I'm good at. This is, in a way, is trying to get the upper hand, but you're really defeating oneself. The moon. This full moon. Now, somebody could be realizing this under this energy, that they've been doing that, or they're itching to continue doing exactly that. As a distraction. I keep hearing distraction. Ooh. Now, with this 6 of Wands in the reverse, followed by the 3 of Swords, it could also be a vibe of like, well, if I fail, it would absolutely destroy me. It will hurt me if I fail. But I'm also getting this energy of not pursuing it could hurt this person down the line. Yo. Yes, because it would actually bring fulfillment. This person doesn't know. The 2 of Pentacles is uncertainties. It's juggling things. It's not really being sure. It's a big, I don't know. I'm not so sure whether or not I should do this. It's limbo, y'all. This is limbo. I'm also getting this silly little cliche phrase, we regret the chances we don't take. Okay. We regret the things we don't really pursue that we actually want to. This is like a self-imposed prison, like a mental prison. Someone here is in a bit of a mental prison. Wow. Wow. When I just say we regret the things we don't pursue, or regret the chances we didn't take down the line. Yes. Now, this could be something this person is realizing right now, or this is something they're going to realize down the line when they did not pursue something that energetically is encouraged to pursue, because there is a separation to some extent. But this is also the kind of person that's like, I'm fine by myself. I'm fine doing everything by myself. I'm better off alone. 9 of Pentacles, a little too independent now. Okay, to a point where I don't reach out to other things because something went bad before. But not reaching out at all, having one's hands tied, brings about its own gloomy vibration, because there's regret attached to it. We regret the things we don't, the opportunities we don't take. This person needs a better relationship with their discernment, perhaps, or they just need to be patient in making choices, because I feel likely whatever thing they grasped for before, they weren't. They maybe willy-nilly did, or they just went on it on a whim, but they didn't really come home to themselves. So from the separation of maybe a bad choice, this person is now nervous to make another bad choice or failing at something. This person is maybe here right now under this full moon. Very sad. This person is also in this funk, not looking at what's behind them here in the Two Cups standing. It's like this person is reflective on what went wrong, but not what could go right. Boom. This person is looking and digesting what went wrong instead of looking at what could go right in their next choice. This person is doing a little dancey dance. It's the limbo dance. Ba-da-da-da-la-bum-bum. Ba-da-la-la-la-bum-bum. Anyway. Una poca de gracia. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. I'm trying to make light of this. This energy, oh my god, I don't know where that song came from. Excuse me. Five of Cups, what is this about? What are they upset about? I feel exactly what I said. They're upset about the cups that are spilled, and they're not really looking at what could be. Two of Wands, Ace of Wands. This person has attempted to pursue whatever this is before, but they likely stopped themselves or they lacked planning. If this is the High Priestess, yeah, they gotta listen to their intuition. They have to come home to their spirit. This could also be someone asking for advice because they're conflicted with the past. I feel like this is someone who hasn't fully digested what happened in the past. It's like when you look at what happened in the past, you can better review how you move forward for your future. But if you overanalyze the past, you might hinder yourself from embracing your future at all. You're kind of stuck in limbo. This is really reflective on and feeling in limbo. Okay? This person is in denial about something that happened in the past, and they would have to kind of bring it back for review to fully digest what that was. So let's say you guys, whoever resonates with this, right? Let's say you were in a relationship, because sometimes these readings cater a lot to love matters. So let's say you met somebody, right? And it was the honeymoon phase and everything was so amazing. And you decided to, I don't know, purchase a home with this person. Here you are living with this person. And I don't know, 6 months in, certain things started to go wrong, or you realize like, I don't really know, this is a red flag for me. Let's say you ignored many red flags. And those red flags were the opportunities for you to switch and go back on your initial choice. But I feel this energy of a person not wanting to fail at this situation, so they stuck it out. But this could have snowballed into a bigger problem later on because of all the red flags that were ignored. So in review, you can say, oh, I shouldn't have ignored this red flag. I shouldn't have ignored that red flag. Yeah, I had a hunch, or yeah, my intuition was nudging at me that this was bad. So I pursued it anyway. So I kind of jumped into this, or maybe I rushed into this. Something this person needs to kind of look back on and be honest with themselves, because the Five of Wands is conflict with matters of the past, memories of the past with the Six of Cups, and blocking this out. There's a level of accountability that I feel this person could be digesting in this energy, or is encouraged to, because their spirit, their soul is trying to show them something or talk to them out of this mental mind trap they've put themselves in and not reaching for anything at all, if that makes sense. This is also this person reviewing what they really want. The Page of Swords is a study card, okay? And the Star card is one's desires, is one's wishes. Did the past really reflect what you want? Are you sure? Or was it something you didn't really see fully, or were you in denial of a few things? This is a very reflective energy. And from there, you can make a choice, a free will choice based on the clarity. I saw the Ace of Swords. Based on the clarity you've now have digested from what went wrong before, right? Because I feel this energy of, well, I burnt my hand on a stove and I took it back. Well, now I'm afraid of cooking at all. Well, why did you burn your hand on the stove? Did you not wear the gloves? What is it? Did you need a mitten? Uh, what went wrong? Were you stupid to touch the pan while the fire was still on? Like, what went wrong? Review it. And then get smarter about it. Get smarter about how you move. But you're not going to stop cooking at all. You need to eat. Okay? It's kind of like something to that effect. And this is someone who touched the stove, got burnt, and never wants to touch anything remotely the same. I feel this is someone who was duped. Okay? This person felt bamboozled. But there's something here in the accountability of the Two of Swords that is not happening. Yeah, Hangman, looking at things from a different perspective. The short-sighted behavior, Five of Swords. Now this could be, I bamboozled myself here, or this person bamboozled the heck out of me. From there, a new beginning can come. Queen of Wands. This could require a sense of self-confidence. The Queen of Wands is very confident. The Emperor, powered with that energy, is, at the end of the day, I have the free will to make my own choices. I can claim authority over my life. Maybe this person needs a little confidence. Maybe this person is also attracted to something or someone that makes this person feel nervous. It could also be something that might look too good to be true. So this person is completely closing themselves off, not reaching out to anything or anyone. This could be a very healing experience. Also, these intuitive hits could be coming to this person to heal them out of this energy. But this really feels like a very sad place. And the sadness stems from the chances this person is not taking. So this person is kind of like missing out on their own blessings based on something that went wrong before. But it's that review that is so important so that they don't do it again. And so that they can release the fears in their decision making. This is someone who doesn't trust their own decision making process. And I feel like there's a key element that this person is forgetting that they possess: their intuition, divine messages, a healing energy as well that surrounds them. Anything else that wants to be said here? Wow. This is someone who was betrayed. Ten of Swords. This is someone who was betrayed. Now, this person has already either walked away from this, emotionally detached from this betrayal. And this energy feels a little bit rigid or a little bit stubborn, because this is someone who, they don't like being bamboozled. They like a sense of control in their surroundings. They put themselves in a certain position, so when they get betrayed, it kind of does something to them. It makes them second guess themselves. This could also be someone they thought they could have trusted. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. I feel this caused this person to look at an individual differently. Now, the Queen of Pentacles usually does read as a stable, grounded energy. I'm also hearing a permanent person in their life. So the Queen of Pentacles can be a permanent person in one's life, whether it be a mother figure. It's like that energy that's always there. And it could easily be a friend or a business partner or an actual love interest or a long-term partner. Someone had a secured spot in this individual's life. Okay, this could even be a family. Someone who had a secured spot in this individual's life, they're looking at differently. Yes. And because this person has such a secured spot in their life, there's a lot of anxiety in moving on from that. I'm talking about people. This could be a man or a woman, okay? Gender isn't specific, but whoever this is a secured energy. A Queen of Pentacles or a King of Pentacles is a very secure, firm. Usually in decks, you see them with roots in the ground. That's not an energy that leaves. It's not an energy that you can just get rid of or say toodaloo. You see how this King of Pentacles has weeds growing around his legs that come from the ground? It's a very grounded energy. And they themselves don't have to be grounded as a person, but it's what I mean with they ain't going nowhere. It's like you're going to have to yank it from the roots. This is someone who had a long-term position in this person's life that they're looking at differently. I feel like the thoughts plague this person's mind because they're seeing them different. They're seeing them different. And let's say this person they thought would have been the love of their life or the long-term partner they wanted. I get that. Queen of Pentacles can be that as well. Whether it be a love interest, family, like this could even be a mom for some. It's an energy that has a long-term placement around. And this drives this person up the wall. It's because there's perspective on this whole situation, including that person is changing, but it's also causing anxieties to move on from it because it had such a prominent role in this person's life. Tower. I feel like this could be an epiphany, this could be a realization, but this could also be a sudden event that changed this person's perspective on that individual exactly. That's why their selection process or trusting love in general, or their emotions, right? Things that they put their emotions into, it's like that's been tampered or tainted because of this experience. And long-term firm people in our lives can be long-term partners that we commit to, parents, right? That's also a love exchange. It skewed this person's selection process, or it made them afraid to select at all since this betrayal. Okay, now this person's super like in their head about transitioning away from something that was permanent. Okay, it's like I'm in my head, I'm anxiety ridden to move forward at all. And again, this is a choice. Do you choose to be mentally conflicted, or do you choose to get a sense of enlightenment? Do you choose to tie yourself up or listen to your spirit with the High Priestess, right? This could also be someone seeking spiritual advice for some of you because of this entrapment they feel, right? And I'm hearing it's all in the mind. This is someone who needs to digest the reality of what they experienced, okay? And I'm also getting this weird energy of not every person is the same. So this person has coined other people to be like that negative experience they've had. This transition is difficult. It's been... I feel stalled due to this moment right here. This is like a nightmare. I feel like this is not something this person wants to have to do or experience, but I'm feeling like this person's view on something is forever changed. And that's why this tower is happening here. This person from this tower, now this tower could be a sudden event, right? It's like nothing stays the same after this sudden event. But I feel this would almost give this person a sense of freedom to start anew or turn over a leaf. But it would require bravery. But with this, it's almost like some kind of sudden action this person is taking from something that happened suddenly. It's kind of like, well, I can't go back now. It's giving, well, this happened, like I can't turn around now. It's like this weird adrenaline energy of bravery that I'm feeling. It's like, I'm getting chills too. It's like, holy crap, this happened. I can't go back now. Let's say a kid, right? Ooh, it's giving me like a random example, but this almost feels like something goes down. This blowout fight, chills again, happens at a house. But this person has been nudging, like I'm getting the energy like this person could be young in spirit because I'm seeing like a teenager. You don't have to be underage. You could be a grown ass adult. But what I'm saying with this example, it's similar to a blowout fight happens at the house this person resides, but they've been wanting to get their own place for the longest while. It's like, I've been wanting to leave the nest. Let's say this person's 17 or 18, or they're still a little young, but it's like, I've been wanting to get out. This event happens, like this blowout fight happens, something goes down, and this person's like, okay, my bag's packed, I'm out. But it's an adrenaline rush because this person has been building up to do this for a while. It's on the 9th sword. They've been building up to leave for a while. And when this tower happens, which is God basically saying, here's your golden opportunity. Again with the chills. Here's your golden opportunity. This is the opportune moment for you to skedaddle. I feel like this is what happened either in the past or could be happening now to free this person. Because I get a limbo on this one. This is someone who's been in a limbo for a while. It's like neither here nor there. Neither in the past or in my future. I'm in limbo. And I feel an event will take place where this person's like, ching, I'm out. And they have to learn new things, figure out new things, figure it out for themselves. Yes. For somebody, this is also someone coming home to their sense of spirituality or getting their own idea of their right and wrongs. Because when I see the Page of Coins to the Hierophant, this is you figuring out your own right from wrongs, your moral compass, what you want to commit to. It's a new commitment. Page of Coins is new. Very interesting take on that. Let's continue. Wheel of Fortune. I can't make it up. This is divine change. Divine changes, encouraging new beginnings. That's a blessing of passion. The Ace of Wands is always passionate. It is fire. It is hot wheels. The divine is giving a shift for people to move with these new hot wheels and go where it's encouraged to go. However, that's what I meant with the energy moving quickly, but someone feeling uncomfortable because it's like time is moving a lot faster than I can or I feel I can. That's what that is. So yeah, I wanted to say it too. This is very free will based, right? This Ace of Wands that God gives you, it's kind of like a jolt of energy. It's a free will based decision. It is encouraged to look at the world differently, to look at the world as your oyster. This is also planning. So this is something that would require like a little plan, but this is the freedom I feel attached to it in just giving it a shot, in just moving forward, right? The Fool is very nomad-like. It's like spring in my step. I'm free to do as I please and head into a new community. I really feel with the Fool to the Three of Pentacles, this is someone heading into a whole new community or having a whole new environment in terms of who they choose to build with, who they choose to collaborate with. I don't care if this is a new job. I don't care if this is a new family environment. I don't care if this is a partnership one wants to build on or a business. This is just throwing caution to the wind, but from a space of reflection that was built up, okay? Our anxieties really that built up to this moment. Because I feel this is someone who stopped themselves for a while. Let me see if I can get one of these. Yeah, I'm already seeing one card that's very significant here. Step out of your comfort zone. Nothing good comes from staying in the comfort zone. But use your discernment in doing that. And I'm also getting this energy of, does it feel safe? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. This is someone who maybe required this in their decision making. It's like, yeah, I'm going to take the practical approach in my choices. But sometimes your spirit knows more than common sense would know. It's kind of like, it reminds me of a conversation I once had with a very old man. And he was telling me how as an engineer, when he was working, he's retired since, but he said, Chanel, there were certain key choices that I wish I had made based on my intuition and not what science thought was best. He said, oh, really? He said, yes. Because my intuition told me, let's say, the green button. But common sense and science or whatever in that industry or whatever he was working on would say the blue button. Press the blue button, everything goes kaboom. But then they realized later on that the green button was key. And then it's like, my intuition was screaming, green button. But I was like, no, I'm going to go with what practically speaking makes sense. That's why they say balance spirituality and practicality. Certain things your intuition screams at you is winner, winner, chicken dinner. But then whatever part of your brain that has been conditioned to say, no, we have to do this and that, does the opposite, you find out later. And I've had moments in my life where my intuition screamed at me not to do something or not to go somewhere, and I went against it because I was like, oh, but this person I've known for over 10 years, this person's my friend, this person knows my family. I wish I listened to my intuition that day. That's how we learn to listen to it, because that was bad news that night. Yeah, this is someone who is learning that their intuition is equally, if not more important than what you learn in your surroundings. Okay? Yeah, how can I balance these two out? The energy is gaining momentum. It's like a boiling pot. This person is going to get more and more uncomfortable as their hands are tied, or as they keep them tied, rather, because this is really up to them. But they're encouraged to listen to their intuition. They're encouraged to have that confidence, to embrace the things that they intuitively feel attracted to, because you can have the attraction for your carnal needs, and then you have the attraction of your spirit. If your spirit feels called towards something, or it gravitates towards something, it's very different than if your carnal needs are saying, yeah, that's hot, or that's sexy, or that is physically very appealing, or, oh yeah, I could make an ish ton of money on that, that's going to give my security. Those are carnal needs, right? So what is the spirit calling towards? That's basically what this is encouraging. Okay, use know the difference. That's what that's giving. Know the difference. It's a pretty dope message, y'all. Can't make it up. I'm speaking to an indecisive person. Indecision. I don't even know when that yes, oh my gosh, this reading is creeping me out with these cards. What does it say? Adjacent possibilities. What door should I go down? Which one? The one that's the brightest, mother lover, right? The one that looks like God's light in the universe is saying, come here. Because this purple door might be pretty, or this one on the ground might look cool and interesting, but the biggest and the brightest and the one that brings so much light to one's life is the obvious door to go down. I'm speaking to an indecisive spirit, an indecisive soul. Okay, this reminds me of an energy. This looks like Roodkapje, which is a what is that, a fairy tale, right? Red Riding Hood. I heard Roodkapje. And then I saw an image of a big bad wolf and that grandmother. Ooh wee. Right? So when you think of the grandmother and that wolf, that was, yeah, it's giving wolves in sheep's clothing. This is someone who dealt with wolves in sheep's clothing. I'm sorry you had that experience. I know what that's like, but don't let, that experience hinder you from giving new things chances at all. You've been duped. I feel it strongly. There's someone here who had a permanent place in your life, or that you put in high regard, that completely bamboozled you and betrayed you. Yes. But you're an emperor from this, okay? This is something that's supposed to aid to that maturity, the growth within, and for you to take control of your life again, whether you're a male or a female. And this right here, this is like, okay, I've been down this path before, but I'm not sure about that one. The divine is going to make it clear for you. You just have to listen to the messages, right? And only you will know what that is. Yeah, but you're encouraged to take action. Yeah, I love horses that run free. Like, they always look like they're having the best of times, right? This almost looks like a goose chase. So I don't know if you feel called to run after an opportunity or chase an opportunity before it passes you up. Run. I'm hearing free willy. Go free willy, go. Okay. Wow. Ha! Woman holding a heart. For some of you, this is you. For some of you, that's what one is chasing. Yes, this has everything to do with acquired wisdom. The crown chakra, okay? Talking about the mental. Yeah. There's also someone here who could be envious. There's someone here who could be like thinking about something, how to outsmart another person. That's just a hair of energy there, but I'm not going to go into that. All right, let's see. Yes, how to outsmart somebody. You need an action plan or a strategy to maneuver through this shift, or to, you know, build on whatever this is. I feel like you can't do it overnight. There's something that requires a bit of a plan. You're being encouraged to maybe make an action plan. This is action, this is a plan. Something requires a plan for whoever I'm speaking to. Wow. And I feel like the end game is to be happy, is to find a sense of peace. They're all wearing white, right? Maybe your end game is to have a happy family. Maybe your end game is to feel stable for future generations to come. Whatever your end game is, this is a beautiful transition. The only one that can stop you is you. Literally. The only one that can get in one's way is you. That's this. This is a self-made prison. A mental one. Queen of Coins. Woman holding a coin. And the sun. This is a maternal energy. Again, you could be a mom, or you could be dealing with someone who has that maternal energy around you. There's more to this that I'm not really getting. Now, this could be a person grabbing a golden opportunity, but this could also be a possessive energy over you. Either or, okay? I see stability being... Wow, I get this energy of what is your idea of stability? Someone could be changing their idea of what true stability means to them. Not just monetary. I heard the word stability and re-identifying what that is for you. Anyway, the sun to the heart chakra healing. Something is the new experience that you're being encouraged to go down. Okay, I'm going to look at the card because I'm seeing a baby. I'm seeing a goldfish, a sun, a book, a bath, an instrument. Okay, so this is creativity, new beginnings, blessings, prosperity with the goldfish. Learning, the sun, which is yang, which is positive energy. I feel like this new experience is going to heal a lot of things for you, also emotionally, where your heart chakra is concerned. Yes, and you're going to have a better relationship with your, I can't make it up, third eye, right, the sixth chakra, and your decision making. Key here. You're going to have a better relationship with your decision making, so things won't be such a haze for you next time. Take it from someone who knows. I learned as well. Been here. Been here. Okay. Never going to go against my intuition again. Nope. So let's see. Last deck before I end the reading. Oh, wow. This card kind of just shot out because I pulled this. It says, love. It says here, get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. It literally does say ass. This is a, it's called the Rebel deck. Yeah, get some, give some. It'll cheer you up. This is encouraging exchanges, emotionally fulfilling exchanges. This could have something to do with love, y'all. Wouldn't surprise me. Is that another time? Keeping up, immense effort, advance. Yes, I feel like someone here feels like they have to catch up with the times. For me to even say that, maybe you're a little old school and there's something that you're gonna do that makes you feel a little bit strange because it's not your traditional way of doing things. But either way, let's get a few of these. All must have prizes, trying to please everyone. You could be a people pleaser, and that's probably why you made the choice to extend yourself or to give and receive from a bad egg, okay? You could be a people pleaser, you could be an empath. I love this dodo bird. This is a dodo bird, y'all. She's giving and receiving with a dodo. Now, it's like this scowl on this bird's face. I feel like this is someone who has, whether you're a man or a woman, you have the propensity to give and receive with more corrupt people. Okay, this is kind of strategic. This is also very greedy. When you look at the movie Ice Age, you have those dodo birds that are like, the last melon, the last melon. And they're like karate chopping each other up, their own kind. They will sacrifice their own kind for the last melon. Very greedy. Very like survival instincts on crack. So they will easily deceive you for what they really want. Someone here was giving and receiving and exchanging with a person, whether energy, time, resources, with a corrupt person, because they like to please people. Again, classic for us here in Tarot land, or anyone who is empathic and is drawn to these readings. You've learned something in this exchange, okay? This here came with a price. Giving and exchanging and pleasing a corrupt person came with a big price. I heard big price. And this is maybe what you're learning. You're not making choices now to please others. You have to make a sensible choice or a sense of direction that you feel in your spirit feels right. You probably were moving in a very different vibration and people pleasing with another person, which is why you chose them at all. Which is why you exchange yourself with this person at all. That's who you were, I'm hearing. You're changing. You're not that person anymore. So this selection process, it's like you're not going to be, oh yeah, sure. You're not going to be people pleasing anymore. You're going to think about you because you got burnt now. That's what this is, okay? Wow, look at this. She just switched from a silly dodo bird to a dang eagle. You're going to realize that all you really need is your discernment and the divine. This is an upgrade. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're replacing a dodo bird for an eagle. You are upgrading, my friend. So trust the upgrade when you see it. Only exchange when you feel that this is not a people-pleasing act of yours. Withdraw when you have the urge to overextend yourself as well. Okay? You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. Don't overthink what you've done in the past. Review it, digest it, and move forward. You can't undo the choices you've made, okay? You can only have a sense of control and discernment in the choices to come. And that's my advice to you. This was a beautiful reading. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe, y'all. And until next time, bye.